fighting with him over homework.
Home Walk Restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
Finding best potatoes for French fries.
No!
Russet. Fingerling. Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Brought to you by understood.org and the Ad Council.
Check out this snippet from the new season of Talk Lately with Monty about Jennifer Holliday.
Anyway, let's get back to
yeah. Well, what I wanted to say is that I can understand 100% where Jennifer Holliday is coming from, and that's sort of kind of where my 20% came from. When I basically came out and said who I voted for, I received a lot of backlash. Even on my own talk show, which comes on every Monday from 5 to 7 p.m., I was called a coon. Okay, yeah, shout out for the plug. But yeah, someone actually, you know, they told CJ Bernie that I was a coon, and that really hurt me. I've been called everything from a fat whatever and everything, but someone actually commented on his Facebook.
I didn't even say that. That's kind of rough.
Called me a coon, but it's
coon.
like I like you. It's crazy because I just feel like someone like Jennifer Holliday. I understand why she stepped down, but I'm kind of upset with her because I think she still should have performed. You know, if you're going to jump out there, then stand in your truth. Don't let no one stop you or change your mind about anything. And listen, no one put a gun to her head and made her sign on for that. But it just seems like, you know, she was basically, she was bullied.
But see, the thing about it is they will put a gun.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey, hey, hey! One more week down, so many more to go. Hello, everyone. How is everyone's day? I hope everyone's doing good. Welcome to Skylyne Radio Show. You can catch us every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. My name is T, the Busy Bee.
Mark. And as you can see, Fawn's not here. Fawn the Skater is absent this weekend, or this week. But she's here in spirit.
She's here in spirit.
She's here in spirit. I'm sure she's somewhere watching.
Yeah.
Tuning in some kind of way.
Right.
You know how she do. But she's not here.
But she'll be back. Like she never left.
That's right.
And today we have a special guest. So everyone saw the flyers. I know we had Mr. Rich James, but he recently called us and told us that he had a family emergency. So he was unable to come. So, you know,
we'll have to reschedule him because he's definitely got to come on the show because he's got a lot of good stuff to talk about.
Yes. We will reschedule him. And today we have a special guest on our show. He's my best friend. So I'm super geeked right now, if y'all can't tell, because he's on the show. And that's my best friend. That's my man. He goes by the name of Ron Swanson. I wish there was like
the little John.
Right. And it just like pops up on the screen like Ron Swanson in big letters. Hey, we got
we got the audience participation. Hey.
I'll let him explain to y'all.
Okay, I guess.
Funny.
So, yes, my artist name is Ron Swanson, from the DMV area, Clinton specifically. But basically, I'm trying to build a multimedia platform. A lot of models and artists and videographers and hair designers and beauticians and fashionistas and things of that nature normally are looking for someone to promote or to, I guess, fund or help fund their ventures and things like that. But realistically, I want to try to pool the money in together with everybody and build a team that specializes in their own fields. So if you're interested, you can reach out, I guess, through the show, or I'll put my direct contact information on the feed, maybe later, but yeah.
Maybe later.
In a few, you know.
Put it on now.
In a few, in the
Yeah,
end.
you gotta link me. Let me know what the joint is on Facebook.
Right, we will. So Mark, how has your week been?
My week has been very interesting. As you can see, I am here.
We almost had to cancel the show, guys.
Yeah, it got real crazy real quick.
Right.
It really did. Let me turn this down because it's supposed to be on mute. It got real crazy real quick. A lot of you don't know, but a lot of you do know. A lot of you have texted me, inboxed me, this way, that way, whatever way. You've been in some type of communication with your thoughts, your prayers, your positive feedback messages, what so have you. I'm 100% good. No, I'm not, but I'm on my way. About 2.5 weeks ago, I started dealing with a health crisis. I didn't know if it was a tumor. I didn't know if it was anything cancerous. I will admit, I was so scared that I was sweating gravy. I made a family phone call with my father to his sister, who's big time doctor, been a doctor for over 40 years. Hey, I have this problem, that problem, whatever have you, this, that, whatever, and the third. And she was like, you know, just keep me posted with anything and everything that you get within your paperwork, from going here, going there, whatever. Keep me in the loop with everything that's going on. Because she can better help me understand doctor's language. She can break it down for me. So everything exploded, if you can say that. Everything got real serious, real detrimental, have you. Monday was in emergency room, this, that, whatever, and the third. They had a lot of questions, they had a lot of concerns. Called my after about 7 hours, I finally got released. Don't know why they didn't admit me. Called my primary. They wanted me to come in immediately and couldn't understand why they did not admit me. So had my procedure yesterday. I had a choice. Didn't know you had a choice with what you could do within a medical emergency. And that's exactly what it was. It was a I'm not going to say a life or death situation, but it definitely was serious. But I had a choice in procedures that I could have. I took the easy procedure, and it was an in and out patient type ordeal. Again, I'm good. God blessed me with a bill of good health. I gotta take it easy. Take it easy means literally what it means. I have to take it easy. I probably
so don't be inviting him out, guys.
Be here. I probably shouldn't be here, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? For anyone that's tuning in, that was at our last Feed the Homeless events for Christmas in Baltimore or DC. What did I say? If I'm not dying and I'm not bleeding to death, I'm not going to make an excuse why I can't come out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Right.
As long as I take it easy, I don't overdo it, I'm good. I have a good, strong will of people between family, business partners, friends. I gotta go here. I gotta go here. Tiana, Fawn, Derek Chase. They're like, yo, we're not gonna talk about that right now. How is your health? I love you guys. I love you guys. Y'all my family. You know what I'm saying? Y'all my brothers and sisters. I love y'all to death.
Hey.
Because
real friends get real names.
That's right.
Real titles.
That's right.
Real titles.
You know,
Right.
It's hard to explain, and it's hard to explain the ordeal that I've gone through. Like I said, I was scared. I had 50 million and a half questions. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. All I knew is I had to make my health a #1 priority, and the hell with everything else.
Right.
But it is what it is, and we're not going to talk about it no more, because I can keep going on and on and on and on. And that's that. I thank everyone that reached out. I really do. I love you to death. It is what it is. I'm good. I'm here. We're going to have a good show.
All right.
Rich, you're in our thoughts and prayers. Fawn, you're in our thoughts and prayers for whatever the case may be. We got our special guest, me and T, the Busy Bee. We're here, and we'll be back after we pay these bills on BeExposedRadio.com.
See you in about 5 minutes.
Skylyne Radio Show.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
My name is Ruth Rusi. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live united. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child, and believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other, then what are we here for really? My name is Ruth Rusi. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
My name is Meera Batra. I have been in this country 32 years, and this is how I live united. America has always been the land of promise, and in my community, many families have come for a better life. Coming from another culture myself, I know the desire to become part of a community, to feel at home, and to gain the tools for our children and families to succeed. So I advocate for these families with United Way. United Way empowers them to look beyond their histories and to see what opportunities are available. We help them get involved with their kids' schools, network within the community, and when we do, we unite them. We make the community stronger. What I do is something I wish someone had done for me, and I am so grateful I am able to. My name is Meera Batra. I help families see opportunities and succeed. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pets near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard? Well, that's entirely up to you. Visit theshelterpetproject.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at theshelterpetproject.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Maddie's Fund.
Only in the forest can you see this. But nothing beats the moment you see that.
Cool!
That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. And you might just see this. Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Business owners, need more customers? Offer fantasy sports contests and generate more sales. Restaurants, bars, hotels, auto dealerships, real estate offices. Whatever your business, fantasy sports contests can help you increase your sales and bring you more loyal customers. Visit Fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. Our software lets you customize contests fast and easy for your brand. That's right. Visit Fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. That's 888-55-SPORT. Or visit Fanify.com.
You are now listening to Just a Bit Outside, a sports radio show at BeExposedRadio.com. Come join us every Monday night from 8 to 10 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, or BeExposedRadio.com.
So we had a lot of things going on.
Mother's Day, Major League Baseball, pink bats, pink outfits.
Yeah. They certainly did the mothers good. They don't show them justice. Like Jimmy said, the pink bats, cleats.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Right, so it can't be the only one though.
It is not.
And we're back.
We're back.
Hey. I am T, the Busy Bee. You can follow me on Instagram at T_the Busy Bee. That is TEY_THEBUSYBEE. That was a lot to say in one breath.
I'm your host, Mark. You can find me on Facebook. You can't find me nowhere else. I don't think. And if you can, it ain't my page. I got Skylyne Mark, SKYLYNE MARK. I got 2 different pages. My third page is Mark Gray, MARKGREY. That will be, as soon as Facebook allows me, that will transform into Skylyne Mark 2.
Yeah.
I have a first page that will be Skylyne Mark 1. The current page that I'm on 24/7 will be Skylyne Mark 2. The Skylyne Mark page that I actually allowed my family to be a part of. Not all of them, but about 5%. Don't need no more than that. That will be Skylyne Mark 3.
Hey.
But it is what it is. Look, we got a lot to talk about. Where you want to start?
We're gonna start. We actually took a little poll in the comments to figure out what our topic should be. One of them is null and void. We already spoke about that. And the other one,
what we're not gonna talk about is that subject.
Yes, he's nowhere here. We're gonna talk about this government shutdown though, and how is it affecting everybody on so many levels.
I guess we're gonna talk about number 45, but we're not gonna talk about the other dude. Yeah, how about that? That sucks.
Yes, so with this government shutdown, this is day 18, going on 19 tomorrow.
Don't make no sense.
This government shutdown is basically because 45, that man don't have a name to me. He's the orange monster. He's the, I want to call him the green goblin, but he's really orange.
He ain't green, he's orange.
Hobgoblin.
The what?
Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin? That too.
He throwing a temper tantrum.
He is. Like, we have so many more things to be worried about right now. And you worried about this dumb wall. Y'all better be glad I can't cuss on the show, okay? Because I would be laying it all out. But I know better. Like, you talking about this dumb wall. First of all these people are homeless, okay? And they're not homeless. A good majority of the people actually rely on government assistance. So not only are you worried about building a wall so people can't come here to have a better life, but you can't even make a better life for the people who live here and they out here on these streets. But you can't fix these boarded up homes.
Unemployment in this country has exploded in just a matter of, what, 10 days? In this country, not per state, the country alone has jumped over 11% just in the last week. People file unemployment left and right. People getting ready to lose their clearances. People getting ready to lose their houses because they can't pay no bills.
Right. They still making you go
But
to
you
work,
voted
though.
for this dude.
They making them go to work?
You still have to show up.
Ain't that called slavery? You're working for free?
You have to show up, do your full shift, and they hadn't even talked about giving them refunds or not. They don't know if they're going to retro check you. So if you've been working in the furloughs for 6 months, that could have been a free 6 months worth of work.
Well,
Couldn't
I
be
mean,
me.
that, and then, like, people need to eat. Like, the people who are on government assistance, let's touch on them. Like,
Right.
they need to eat. They need food stamps.
The assistance
okay?
for real, though. The real government assistance.
Yeah, the
not
real
that fun,
government assistance.
Not that fun
okay?
turn-up government assistance
Right.
so you get a
Right.
low rent so you can buy big bottles in the club.
Exactly.
Nah, like actual need help
Like,
government
it's-
assistance.
Right.
It's
like,
really getting real out here.
Some people really don't have it, and the fact that you shut it down, and you shut it down right before the end of the year, like right after Christmas, like.
It was before Christmas.
But still, it's on so many levels. What sense
It's
does that
stupid.
make? Like, why would you want to
Everyone's
start off your year like this?
We got gas today. Watch this, y'all. You ready? You ready? You ready? Gas, $1.94. That's what we paid for gas today.
Where?
Up the street, Baltimore is cheap with
But
the
you
gas.
know what? Look how much the government is saving a day with not playing. What you got? Like 1.2 million people out of work right now. Look how much the government is saving money. But you look at DC's economy. They ain't said nothing about Baltimore's yet. Guess you don't have a lot of government employees in Baltimore.
No, they're not making that.
I guess Baltimore is okay. DC's economy as a whole is losing over $400 million a week.
Since the furlough?
Over $400 million a week.
Wow.
A lot of businesses are going to be filing Chapter 11, Chapter 13.
Yep.
A lot of places going to be going out of business because they can't pay their bills because they ain't got that breakfast. Come on, y'all, help me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Traffic. You ain't got the business the breakfast
you ain't got
rush.
no traffic. You
don't
ain't
have
got no
the
customers.
lunch
Like,
rush.
people staying on the inside.
Like you went from serving maybe 400 people for breakfast, maybe 400 people for lunch, to like anywhere from 50 to 100.
Damn. And that's daily now.
But we'll talk more about that after we pay these bills.
Yes, commercial break.
Stay
5
tuned.
minutes. Make sure y'all tune in.
Be Exposed
See
Radio.
y'all on BeExposedRadio.com.
Skylyne Radio.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is. Because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person. And if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait, Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd
on.
you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Exposed Radio.
Well, if you made them, take care of them.
Yeah, that's
Period.
the real. You right. That's the real. 7 days a week. You don't even come get your child every day. You come get your child once a month, maybe, or once every 3 months.
Right.
You cannot dictate where that money goes, especially if the child ain't calling you about nothing. Now, if the child calling you every week, then you can question about where the child support is going. But if
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey, okay guys, it's me, I'm back. So today is a very, very, very special day for me. I wish my sister had a Facebook so she can actually see this, but it's okay, because I just sent the invite to my mom. Hopefully my mom can see it, but my mom's probably going to wait. Someone's going to see this, alright? My baby sister, guys, what you don't know is that I'm the oldest of 8, okay? Yes. And there's like 3 more older than me. Technically, if you subtract 4, then we won't get there. But I'm the oldest of 8, and my baby sister, my youngest sister, is officially 18 today.
Jeez.
So everyone wish Tori happy birthday!
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
I am so happy. She's like, first off, I have a lot of sisters, okay? On my mom's side alone, it's 3 of us. It's 4 of us. It's Tori, Kia, Shelly, and me. Tori is a blend, a perfect blend. Don't ask how it works. Of Kia, Shelly, me, and my mom, and her dad, and Trey. She's like the whole family in one. Like one person. And it's so lit. Like, I love it. I cannot wait to see what she's going to happen. Like, what's going to happen with her life, just to sit there and watch it. And she always calls me, and it's so cute because she just turned 18. Oh my God, I'm getting old. She's getting old.
Yeah, we getting old.
Whew. But yes, I had to shout out my sister because it's her birthday.
Right.
So we can get back to this furlough talk. Where do we want to start? We can start with...
How about this? If you had to choose what got cut, let's say they gave us a choice what to cut, what would you feel better cutting?
What do you mean with the cut?
Like, say they cut it all the low ranking, you see what I'm saying, like the free employees, but mostly the employees that bring the city as a whole money, you see what I'm saying? But there's still...
You want to cut something within government spending?
Like, what is the thing?
Nothing.
Right.
You really can't say.
Like,
because everything has a purpose.
I wish you would get over this.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gotten so bad. Your museums are closed. Your zoos are closed. Does DC have an aquarium?
No.
No, that's why they want to go to Baltimore. But it's gotten that bad. Like, taxpayers, don't rush. Don't rush. Because that's been put on pause too. Ain't that something? That's crazy.
He delayed ball out season. Stunting season is delayed.
This my thing. This my thing. Y'all go ahead. Let me get my thought together first, because I wanted to sound proper and not this way or that way. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what you got to say? What you gonna talk about? What you gonna talk about with it? What you talking about with it?
Or we can come back
But
to it.
I think, okay, so what I read earlier this week was that the IRS said that they would still be processing taxes. They would just be delayed, and which I can see. But also, no one is supposed to be receiving like W-4s until like the 16th, right?
Right, they did push it.
So, since no one's going to receive the government, W-4s until the 16th, we kind of, it's not like we have time for the taxes, but that's usually when we receive them anyway.
Yeah.
So I think...
Are you comparing it from last year when they were late too?
They were late last year too. So what about the year before?
They were late.
That's what I'm saying.
The last 3 years they've been late.
You should be able to start doing your taxes at minimum in some December time. You see what I'm saying? Like minimum.
Well,
some jobs handed out before, depending on when your work circulation of the year started, your annual income, things like that.
Look, I'm ready. You need to cut something?
He said I'm
Government shut down, right? President should not be leaving this country.
Nope.
He shouldn't be having no vacations.
Nope.
No politician should be leaving this country. No politician should be leaving their post. Government shut down. That means they don't get a paycheck either.
I was just thinking about that.
How about that? If you're gonna shut it down, shut it all the way down. All the government don't get paid either. You're gonna because number 45 wanna had a temper tantrum,
right?
And he don't get what he wants. Oh, I'm gonna just shut the government down. It might be shut down weeks, months. It might be shut down years.
I don't understand how first of all y'all let 45 put y'all, not meaning those who are watching the show. Y'all mean it as the other people who
voted for him.
Does what I'm about to say. I got tongue tied. But I don't understand how they find a way to want to support Trump and then don't. But like,
you want to talk the talk, but now
still
that
talk
everything
about,
got
oh, we
real,
need
now
order,
you want to be quiet.
order. Yeah, and you still aren't
What you
getting
quiet
paid.
Oh, I don't want to have a conversation about Trump. Why not? Because it just got real?
Yeah, Trump about to... I also saw a news article that said after Trump's presidency, they are predicting that Trump will not finish 2019, in which I can see definitely, because this is getting kind of crazy. 1. 2, it has also been said, I keep saying that man's name. His name, that he doesn't
I know,
have a
right?
president.
We ain't supposed to be saying that.
45, he also, there's a chance that not only will he not finish his whole presidency, but he will see jail time after this, in which I am okay with. First off, so many people are under fire, are been indicted, is it indicted?
Indicted.
Okay. Like, they've been in jail, are put in jail because of this, and he's literally feeling like, oh, I'm scot-free, I'm scot-free. Little does he know, he don't know what type of information these people threw out there to at least get their years in jail reduced. Like, he don't know what they're building against him. He's done so much. Like, you missed out on so many people's mass shooting funerals to go play golf right down the street from where the funeral is.
Exactly.
Like, you're so inconsiderate. You're so disrespectful. You walk around here like this macho man that gives everyone else in America who does this as well to feel the need that they can and they can say whatever they want. And then when retaliation happens, it's like, oh my God, where did that come from? You playing innocent. Are y'all crooked?
That's who the law was made for, though.
The crookeds.
Yeah.
It's the majority.
Yeah.
That means majority of America is crooked.
You want to know something crazy? What? You know the Republicans aren't really Republicans and the Democrats aren't really Democrats.
I remember the switch of power.
The Republicans overthrew, the Democrats, the original Democrats overthrew the original Republicans and stole the Republican Party and transformed themselves to the government, the Republican Party, and transformed the original Republicans to the Democratic Party.
To get more.
That's why you have certain people that like, I'll talk to you and I'll tell you a story if you're willing to listen with an open mind.
Right.
Me and you know the brother. We ain't gonna say his name because it's a political thing. But me and you both know him.
Oh, I know this story in this conversation.
Yeah.
I actually indulge in I did indulge in politics really, really heavy, like 2015, 2016. But I did it in a different way. I didn't do it as to what the surface was saying. I was doing it more so to figure out why is America like America is now.
Exactly.
If you all are not into conspiracy theories or theories, don't sleep on them, okay? Please do not sleep on them because they are real. And with the notes and everything that they provide for you, all the facts, like you can easily see how it was happening. Everything that happens in America all has an underlying goal. It's all an alternative mission.
Right.
Everything that happens. So on the outside, you might think, oh, everything's all cool, fine and dandy. But wait till you find that one or two little articles because someone knows something's up. And it's completely different than what it says.
But
like
you can tell something's up when they try to distract you. Notice when the furlough started buckling down real heavy, they came out with something that jar you away from it. You know, when you start paying attention to laws being passed, they talk about how Cardi B is about to get married.
Exactly.
Or when somebody's doing, that's why they've been passing
And
laws at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Then you wanted to,
where people aren't
then
there.
you wanted society to start talking about that dude.
Right.
That dude.
Instead of paying
We're
attention
not talking
to
about
us not
that
getting
dude
paid.
though.
Right.
Like they keep wanting to shift judgment and shift the attention away so they can keep doing stuff behind back, and they put it in your face. Like
they really
it's
do.
Right here, because like every conspiracy or every outbreak we've ever had, like when it was all fine and dandy, then staph was everywhere. And then it was all fine and dandy, and then Ebola was killing everybody left and right.
Watch
It disappeared.
Watch this. I got a good one for you. Did y'all hear? Did y'all hear? I just found out last night. Did y'all hear about the racial fight in Baltimore City?
there's a racial fight.
It wasn't
in
even on the
City.
news. It was the KKK that beat up somebody. But it wasn't on the news.
For
Why not?
real?
KKK in Baltimore
The
City
young boy?
assaulted somebody. Yep.
I think I remember
heard
seeing
that
the
last
news.
night.
Yeah, I was reading about that earlier.
But it wasn't on the
this morning.
news. Why wasn't it?
It's never going to be.
Because it's not controversial. It's racial. That's controversial.
It's not distracting enough.
It's the KKK in Baltimore City where everything.
You got to take consideration the KKK came to D.C. and had a whole rally.
They didn't even have a rally because no one came.
Oh, there was some
smart.
people, but
There
there
was
was
some
more
people.
anti-rally
There were some
people. You know what I'm saying? So
'cause
racism.
That's where they burn the limo. Right there where we feed the homeless.
For real?
Yeah.
Right. So
that's why we canceled.
the level of racism.
The only time we canceled in
determines.
D.C. When Madonna made a threat. Madonna was at this rally and she made a threat. It was all over the news.
That's wild.
I don't even pay
But
attention
there
to
was
the
a limo
news.
that was burnt, that was torched.
Right.
Right there on K
Was it
Street. where
Madonna's
we-
limo?
I don't know. I don't know.
I
I mean, this was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
I don't think it was 3 years ago.
That's
It was the first big rally after number 45 took office.
See, that's hectic. Like, can people just go back to work? Can you just get over that you're not going to get this wall and go find another venture like putting these homeless in a house?
This is my thing.
Okay.
You didn't have just one Bush.
Like,
you had 2 Bush members. They weren't crying the blues about a wall. You had Ronald Reagan. Minorities and black folks will say all kinds of issues when it came to Reaganomics, but he didn't cry the blues about a wall.
Right.
So why are you hell-bent on a war? You know what's going to happen? Y'all going to find this funny. Ha ha, giggle, giggle. Yeah, it's going to touch your tickle bone. Watch this. He wants this 20-foot wall, right?
Right.
You know what Lowe's, Home Depot, and Ace Hardware is going to do? He's going to put that 20-foot wall up. They're going to come out with a 21-foot ladder, and they're going to sell out.
Absolutely.
How about that?
Right.
That's some comedy for you. You want to see some good comedy? Don't go to comedy club. Turn the news on when they're talking about Trump. Hilarious.
Look at his Twitter feed.
Right.
Why does
Hilarious.
the IRS have a Twitter feed? Why does the Republican Democrats have, like, why are there Twitter feeds for political members now? Aren't their information sensitive?
Huh.
Isn't their thoughts and procedures supposed to be hidden and under some type of security clearance? I can follow our president online and know stuff before the news does.
How about that?
I don't understand why his PR even allows him to have his own Twitter. And if it's his PR writing for him,
she won't say shut up because she's scared to get fired.
Right, and that's what he'll do. If you disagree, he'll replace you.
Exactly.
Or if you
this
get
ain't
too
nothing but a
close,
joke to him.
if you get too close, he'll put you in jail. That's the two options you have.
There you go.
See, that's too much.
This ain't nothing but reality TV to him.
Pretty much.
Nothing is serious.
That's how he's running the country, like a reality show.
Exactly.
Like, we're just going to see what makes it more exciting.
What was
You know
his
what I'm
reality show name?
You're fired. What is, like, you're fired or something? What was the jump?
Apprentice.
The Apprentice. Boom.
Yes, and he always would say you're fired.
Right. This man.
But
Get
y'all,
out of here.
I saw a picture of 45 looking like a lost, sad baby. He was like,
Probably after
like,
a congressional
first off,
hearing.
You a whole grown man.
Throwing fits.
Oh, like
over 50 states. Like you threw a fit over the size of a country. Like to everyone. You weren't even specific. You couldn't even, we're just going to take this from this. You know, take this from, no. Nobody can play with my toys anymore.
Right.
Because you don't want to do what I say.
Exactly. It's mind-boggling that you put Clinton all the way through there.
Right.
You put Obama all the way through there.
Right, raked over the coals.
But the Republicans don't even like this dude.
No one does. I don't even know how he
and
still
they
have
won't
backing.
say nothing.
Because they all gonna lose their job.
That's crazy. Right, and imagine it.
It's flabbergasted.
But okay, I got a question. Is our VP going to be better?
Nope.
Isn't he way worse?
He's worse.
Like,
but at the same time, you got to question that because he's been awfully quiet too.
because he knows that the impeachment is coming. If you put too much noise, he gets too
You
much
know what?
vision.
Just because you get impeached don't mean you get removed from office. Because Clinton got impeached.
Right.
He didn't get removed from office.
Right. All right, guys. We're about to go on break. Make sure you tune back in the next 5 minutes, and we see you when we get back.
BeExposedRadio.com.
Yes.
Well, Jason, I've got to tell you, you're pretty much everything this company is looking for in an entry-level candidate.
Great.
Your resume isn't quite what we're used to, but you've got a fantastic work ethic.
Thank you.
And I'm impressed by how you carry yourself.
So, should we talk about the job?
What? The job? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have no way of recruiting or even meeting you. This interview didn't happen.
It may sound ridiculous, and that's because it kind of is. There's a huge pool of talent your company is missing out on. Meet the grads of life. Who are they? Talent worth knowing about. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or even mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
Man, we really could have used him.
Don't miss out on a resource many innovative companies have already discovered. Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
My name is Ruth Rusi. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live United. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child. And believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other, then what are we here for really? My name is Ruth Rusey. I help kids prepare to succeed in school.
Take a minute and listen to this flashback of the old school Brouhaha radio show.
1 second to answer that. Oh, can I have one more question for the cards.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree
It's huge!
is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing.
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com. I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. And
exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular, it's getting that person money, it's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause. I want money. Let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, and I was thinking, like, you know,
The Artist Exchange Radio Show.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Did you see the clip? Yeah. Okay. So you know later. We're back. Oh Lord. You gonna sing, y'all? You ain't got D Chase here. You can't be doing that.
First time that I saw your
brown eyes. Your lips said hello, and I said hi.
Wow. Okay.
Woo! Alright, that was funny. So I think we talked about the furlough enough, and we all are under the same thing that he needs to just lift this furlough, let these people go back to work, and take his fit over to Russia or something. You know?
It's his boys.
Right, those his friends. They the ones who got him there. Go talk to them. Make them fund your wall.
Exactly.
You know. There was also another sensation that hit Instagram and Facebook this week. That was kind of, you know, a little local, but she Insta famous just a little bit, or Facebook famous just a little bit. But it's a good thing and it's a positive thing. And we're gonna talk about the 3rd grade rapping teacher.
Ever heard of her?
If y'all haven't, go check out. It's on my page, on my Facebook page. Tiana Hudson's my name. You scroll down a little bit, you'll find her. Mark tagged me. You see his tags all over my Facebook. You see how my Facebook is set up, so you should be able to find it, okay? If you haven't seen it, go see it because it was lit. She made me like get all little hyped, you know.
I saw the clip on Fox 45 DC News, and that's what got my attention. She raps to her students, and it's not like a hip hop rap. It's not a this rap or that rap. It's like a very knowledgeable rap. Like, I don't know how to explain it. We're gonna have to get her on this show.
Yeah, can she come with the women's?
Oh yeah, you already know. You already know I'm on top of it.
Guys, as you know, we are gonna do a women's series. It's a 10-week series, 12-week series.
No, it's like about. Let's see. We start next week. We've gone into April.
Okay, look, it was supposed to be up until
but the women think it's a very positive thing going on with everything that's going on in the country. So I can't say no, and I'm not gonna say no.
When do you ever?
You know what I mean? No? Look, I know how to say no. No.
Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth?
But check it.
Sorry.
You're right. It was supposed to be a 3-part series. 3-part series, 3 shows.
Let me shut up.
We had everything scheduled through, I believe, I don't know.
It was up until March.
No, the first week of April.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you. Hold on.
It was up until April. So I'm letting you all know, starting next week, we will start our women's series. We are going all the way through the month of Women's Month, which means it's not going to end until April. I'm super excited. I don't even know who's going to come, but like Mark has this all set up and he did it. He did
all
it
by myself.
So make sure you all stay tuned for next week. Oh wow! So this was great promo time.
It was scheduled through April 3rd, but we've added weeks through May 15th.
We got to get some men on the show too.
Hey.
All right.
Be men that respect women.
So
be fine.
I mean, not every week is booked.
Right.
Oh, all right.
The rest of January, February is booked. So we might be able to scratch 1 week in March. Get some men up in here.
Can we? Oh.
Have some versatile. Get some
masculinity.
Testosterone up in here. A lot of women in this studio.
And we're about to have this 10-week women's series because that's what we do.
About 15.
And we're about to go on break one more time. I didn't know this one was so short. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Skylyne_foundation_2016. That's SKYLYNE. And then we'll see you in a couple minutes because we'll be back like we never left.
BeExposedRadio.com. Skylyne Radio.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pets near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard? Well, that's entirely up to you. Visit theshelterpetproject.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at
Good Outside Crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles.
Right.
They got swept by the Royals. They lost 4 in a row, and the last 5 games have all been decided by 1 run.
Mm-hmm.
the game before, or the last game that they lost before the Royals was the Nationals, and it was Weeders, of course, won with a home run.
Hit the home run.
Right. They were going into that National Series. It seemed like they were doing so well, and they just crapped out. They got that game postponed, so who knows when they're going to replay that or play that game. That's my first not for the night.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and weigh in on my who's not, and I'm going to talk about the San Diego Padres.
The Padres. That's okay. You just took my answer.
They're in last place in the NL West. They've lost 8 of their last 10. Their run differential is a negative 65, which is just horrible. So when you have, well, let me just talk about run differential a little bit. It's kind of like the
how much like you're winning or losing your games by, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. It's like the margin of victory, kind of.
Right.
So when you're in a negative.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Look, can we play a video?
I think we're going to play. Maybe we could like play the video.
Is there a way we can play the video for the audience?
And yeah, it'll just have to be on your thing and maybe a mic up to it. So I'll let my mic.
Can we do that?
Y'all about to hear.
Can we do? I mean, we gotta get approval. We gotta get approval from the producer first.
Oh, Mr. Producer, sir.
Okay. Here we go. Y'all ready?
Y'all ready?
It's a 3rd grade teacher in Baltimore City. Y'all ready?
Wait, don't you just watch it.
Here we go. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hold on, guys. He forgot to turn up his volume. Yes, and we will make sure that we share it to our page for those who haven't seen it yet.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Uh-oh. Check.
Give you what you need. Water all your roots. Be as smart as cool. Don't let nobody tell you ever that it ain't the truth. Fantastic soul. And I love to watch you grow. Give you everything you need to know. Miss Panic coming.
Hey. What? What? Let's go this way. You gotta learn more. What? What? What?
A little hook fire.
Right.
That's the 3rd grade teacher, yo.
Yes. Okay.
The rapping 3rd grade teacher in Baltimore City.
Respect it.
And we're bringing her up because something she said in one of the interviews is that you have to find a new way to connect to these students nowadays.
Right.
These students have so much exposure, so much technology, so much of everything else. Like they can do, and we getting a second round. Hey, but they can do and find whatever they want, whatever they need. Like there are 3rd graders who know how to do research out here.
Oh yeah, there's 3rd graders that know how to catch the bus from home, cross city lines now.
Right.
These little kids are beyond where our parents, where we were, things of that nature. Yeah, it's because technology made things more accessible.
Yeah. Making it easier for them to learn how to do it, which is fine and that's great. But
you gotta funnel that.
Right, you gotta funnel it, and not only do you have to funnel it, but the fact that everyone is so in love with Cardi B right now, and she rapped to the beat of Cardi B. Do you know what that means? That means everyone's going to start paying attention. And it's not like she's the only teacher who's doing it. It just happened to be like perfect timing for some great news to pop up. And she's the one who's doing it.
Exactly.
That makes sense? She is from Baltimore.
No, she's not.
Oh, she's not from Baltimore.
She's from Northern Virginia, the DMV area.
Excuse me.
She's a Morgan State alumni.
Excuse me.
What else? Just saying. What
else?
Just saying.
She work in Baltimore, right?
She works here, right?
She works in Baltimore. She works in Baltimore.
All right.
He works here.
Then
He was like,
get
she's
your
from Baltimore.
facts
No, she's
straight,
not.
girl. Get your facts straight.
She's trumping it up for a second.
Right. But Baltimore, their education system isn't like the best system. So just for her to find another way to attract her students, to get her students entertained and into actually learning, that is a very, very good way to do so.
It's outside the box.
She's doing it. You know what I mean? Whatever works. You got to find something to give these students the itch. And she gave them something to scratch about, figuratively speaking.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I've seen 2, 3, maybe 4 different videos of what she's done for them. And they actually had some type of, I don't know if it was a classroom show where her students played a role in something and she did a hook.
Right.
But I mean, you gotta find a way to funnel these kids from what they're seeing every day to a different role within their life, especially in the inner city area, because all they see is violence, 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 violence. All they see is crime, 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 crime. So when they go to school, education ain't important.
Right.
You know what I mean? These kids are growing up so fast, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years old, and you're committing not petty crimes, you're committing felonies. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. There was a 14-year-old that was, I don't remember if it was a high-speed chase involving the police or he was just speeding, but a 14-year-old stole a vehicle in Houston, blew through a traffic light, T-boned a woman in her 40s, killed her. 14 years old. Your life is done.
Right.
Manslaughter. You're getting 25 to life.
Never gonna see life.
And you're 14 years old.
I really don't understand why they feel the need just to be so young out here in these streets. Like, first of all, you haven't even met your peak yet. Just because you think you're doing something, you're not doing anything. You're still a teenager. You only been on this world for like 12, 13 years. Like, you still have a whole lifetime to go. And you out here really, like, repping for a hood where your family don't even own that house.
That's what gets you famous, though.
Like,
that's what gets you paid. That's what gets you Instagram likes. That's what gets you in clubs for free. It never gets you much money unless you get popular enough. But it's the wrong avenue they try and take. Like, it's easier for you to try to get paid by being cute or fast than it is to try to start your own business.
Yeah. And it's sad.
And that's crazy. True. Because a dude would be quicker to buy a picture off Instagram than they would to give their barber a tip.
Exactly. Exactly.
And that's wild. You always want to negotiate prices with your right hand and your friends and your neighbors and things like that. But how many of you went to McDonald's recently and was like, let me get a McDouble for 49 cents instead of $1 and some change? Or even the deli, any place that you go that you know don't negotiate price. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. Or anything that's not black owned, you paying full price for, but when you see it's black owned, you want to negotiate.
Right.
And that's not helping either.
It's not. Support black businesses, guys.
Definitely.
All the time, everywhere.
Studios,
no matter what.
Artists, models, beauticians, accountants, realtors, whatever
security.
You gonna be. Right.
Security.
Right. If you
top flight security.
I'm with you. 100%.
Of the world, Craig.
Flashlight security.
Hey.
Right.
Whatever. Even if you got a little laser pen.
You gotta get it how you can.
I support you. Be strong in what you're doing, especially if you work for yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
No matter what, you always got to. What else?
Ain't no one gonna do it for yourself.
Not only is the.
Go ahead.
Oh, not only is the teacher doing something different, but like, how many other ways? I want to know. It's a couple questions. So for the teachers out there, do you have a different way instead of the traditional way to actually teach your students? One. Two. I guess this is more so like a comment. Like when I was in college, I used to tutor a child who was in kindergarten, and the teacher told me that there was a chance that the child was going to stay back. because of their low test scores and them not retaining the information that was provided to them that they actually learned about.
Right.
But the thing was, and what really did it for me, what really made me happy, is that I gave her enough attention and I taught her enough that every week that I came back, she was happier and happier to see me. Not only was she happier and happier to see me, but she knew and she taught her, she didn't teach herself different things, but the information that I provided to her, she actually retained it. So when she was reading a book to me, she was actually reading the book, not stuttering over the words. And you know, that made me proud on the inside. Like when she was doing math, she was actually doing it without any help, like with the blocks and everything. And that made me proud on the inside, you know? Like just tutoring my sister. My sister and my brother, they used to call me all the time when I was in college. Like, can we video chat so you can help me with my work? Or can I screenshot you these pictures so you can help me? And we used to go back and forth, like just helping them to the point where my little sister, which is why I love her so much, like told me like I would be a really, really, really good tutor. Even when I was working in the school system in DC, like the students love me. The students, and best friend can vouch because we just spoke with one of my students, but they would literally come to school for my classes. Like every Wednesday was a half day, so they knew they didn't have to be in school long, but they knew if I had a class, they were going to be there. And just having that effect on the students, that really helps. Like just helping them learn and retain that information and becoming one of their role models and them actually paying attention to you, that actually helps. Like that's the kind of teachers that we need. I am not made out to be a teacher, by the way. I learned that really fast.
Sometimes you just, it might not be specific that realm of teaching, but don't say because like you never know what you could teach somebody. You may not want to be in a classroom setting, but like if you get a group of people that you genuinely bang with, I can see you wanting to mentor them.
Yeah, I do mentorship, any problem. Well, I stopped doing mentorship in college. But mentoring, I think now that I have a good gap with people, I feel like I can mentor the younger generation better now than I could when I was in college and they were 2-3 years younger than me. You know, even though a lot of people do pay their due respects to me, and shouts out to y'all who do, because I still love y'all. I still talk to you all like we never left college. You know, we're there. But now it's different, and because I learned a lot over the years, I feel like I can provide better advice to the younger generation than what I was doing when I was in school. I really do actually like mentorship, and I can do mentorship. I do not mind, but at the same time, it takes a lot to mentor someone, especially when you're not.
That's a portion of you got to give to somebody else.
Yeah,
you're basically being a parent.
Yeah, basically. That's a whole super relationship right there. Like, but that's why it always feels the way it does when it works out great. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything you genuinely care about always makes you feel better if it does good.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like how we get down with feeding the homeless in Baltimore and DC or whatever location we're in.
Right.
You know, it's not a job no more. That's our passion. You know, we love it. We have a good time out there. You know, there's certain people whether we cool with them or not. If we go 2 or 3 events and we ain't seen them, okay. Did you see the big dude in the wheelchair? No. Did you see the funny looking old lady? No. Now we start to worry about you because we don't know if something happened to you. Did you come up? Did something good, positive happen with you? Did something detrimental happen to you? We just don't know. Same thing with Baltimore. Like, I've known this guy for like 3-4 years before we started feeding the homeless. He used to sit on a stoop right across the street from the noodle place at Baltimore in the Harbor. Ain't seen this man in over 6 months. He told me last time I saw him, and well, not the last time. He told me last summer that he had moved to a different part of the city. And I think I've seen him twice since then. but I ain't seen this man since.
I actually saw.
So, you know, you start to worry about these people because, okay, did they move on? Did something happen to them? Did they get locked up? Did they pass away?
Right.
You know, no one's promised tomorrow, so you don't know anyone's story either, so you just don't know.
You never know.
Until you see them again, if that's a possibility. So,
like, it's getting really good now where so people are actually recognizing our faces. They know that we're going to be out there. I actually ran into one of our homeless friends. And I call them homeless friends because, you know, they look forward to it. So
They do.
I actually ran into them on the train.
I ran into one in Union Station in D.C. and he recognized me because I had the Skylyne Foundation logo on. And he was like, "Skylyne, what's up, man?
Right.
How you doing? Blah, blah, this, that." I mean, we had like a tidbit of a conversation, you know, like 2-3 minutes. Nothing more, nothing less.
Too extravagant.
When y'all feeding homeless again. We just did. We just finished like 30 minutes ago in D.C.
Right.
But for that individual, any individual, or anyone that wants to volunteer, donate, all you have to remember, every third weekend of the month, Saturdays, every third Saturday of the month, we're in D.C. Every third Sunday of the month, we're in Baltimore. Come check us out. Come join us. Come volunteer. Come donate. Come out and just
be there.
Yeah.
Just be in the atmosphere.
Just see what we do. It's
Right.
a party.
So, again, we have to pay these bills, guys. Not like, well, we want to. Because we got to keep these lights on. We got to keep, you know, this technology running, all of that. So, give us about 5 minutes, and we'll be right back like we never left. Make sure you catch us live on BeExposedRadio.com.
Skylyne Radio.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
You use Tearless baby shampoo because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bath water to make sure it's not too hot. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. That's safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
Finding best potatoes for French fries.
No!
Russet, fingerling, Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Brought to you by understood.org and the Ad Council.
Join the club that gives you stuff. Hey, thanks! Radio Loyalty. Here's how it works. Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then, you keep on listening like you already do.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
I'm about. Sakna. What's up, y'all? Thanks to you, everyone who has been tuning in. We have a little bit longer to go. We are working on posting the rapping teacher again. She is actually out of Baltimore. She is not from Baltimore. She just works out here, and she found a new way to get in touch with the teacher. With the students' intellect through rapping major songs like Cardi B. That's lit, honestly.
I can't stand Cardi B.
I
can't stand Cardi B.
I
She's not a very strong rapper, nor is she a strong, positive female role model. I just can't stand her. What does she contribute?
But you know what?
But look.
The 3rd grade teacher?
She's right.
Yeah.
That's positive.
She need to be recorded.
Yeah. Yes.
She needs to be on some type of Schoolhouse Rock tape or something like that. We need.
Can we get her on Sesame Street, yo?
Something like.
Wait a minute.
For real.
Do they still have Sesame Street?
Teen Titans Go. What is the new? What do they get on nowadays?
Right.
What's
Imagination Station?
There is a Sesame
Who
Street.
is it? Is it Adam Sandler that's getting ready to bring back Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood?
I think so. I did just see something about that.
Matter of fact, can we get her on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood?
Yes. I think that we need to buy a whole network for ourselves again.
You know what's crazy with TV?
Another one.
Right.
What
And
do you
make it
not
all
have-
educational.
What do you not have in TV nowadays?
Education.
1. Family. 2.
I was just about diverse families and things like
Diversity
that.
diversity within college.
Right.
It don't matter if it's this college or that college.
Just
Cosby Show. Family oriented. Ugly sweaters.
Very ugly sweaters.
But someone always wore a sweatshirt with some type of college.
Right.
Different world.
Right. Martin.
It was different world.
Different world.
Martin, different world. Cosby Show.
Saturday Night. Old School Joe.
New York Undercover.
Living, definitely.
You were advertising
like
colleges.
Right.
Can we go back to advertising colleges?
You had
Even if we're not
family-oriented
advertising colleges.
TV shows. You don't have none of that no more.
Right. Can we
It's
go
not-
back?
It's not what's cool no more. Now TV shows are jumping into how to get famous. Or
It's all about reality TV.
yeah, or TV that's based off of reality. You know those fake shows that's not really reality TV, but they want to
But they
make
think
it
it
like
is.
reality TV.
Yeah. I'm broke. I need to have a reality show.
From rags to riches.
Yeah.
Like, is that really what you like? Come on, let's do this. Let's get our show. Whatever happened to that? Whatever to the good old days? You get on a show.
MTV and VH1.
Remember the box, the music box?
Yeah.
That's back in the day. You can't
A
vote
lot
on
of y'all
nothing
don't
no more
I
either.
remember Out of the Box. So long, farewell to you,
I remember
my
that.
friends.
They got
It's
that
just
earlier.
crazy with reality TV, and I don't watch it. But if it makes reality TV, it makes the news on the radio, not TV news.
Right.
Did you know? Was it Tamar's husband that passed away?
One of them passed?
Yeah, one of them did. I want to say it's Tamar.
That sounds familiar. I'm not sure.
Where'd I hear it? On the radio, because it didn't make the news.
Right.
Right, because
But that's a celebrity's significant other. Why didn't it make the news?
Because it's not a tweet by Trump.
Hey.
It's not entertaining enough.
What's entertaining anymore? The news is not entertaining, okay?
Oh no, the news are fairy tale stories
Yes.
because the news
You're right.
tells you certain news networks can only say certain things, like Fox specifically. And
Fox is Republican owned, so
Right.
you're getting a piece, 5-10%, maybe 15% of the truth.
That's the definition of new yellow journalism now.
Exactly.
And even ESPN is owned by Disney. So now sports news is incorporated through entertainment purposes.
How about that?
So whatever sportscaster or sports
ESPN
athlete.
ABC too.
ABC, yeah, they was just starting. They're buying up things left and right.
And they own Marvel.
Right.
Marvel or Marvel?
Marvel.
Yeah.
And they're trying to buy certain characters. That's why certain movies can't come out still. That's why there's no Spider-Man in the Venom movie. That's why there's no X-Men in the Infinity Wars movies. Because everybody owns rights to something else in different language. That's why there's been 3-4 Spider-Mans in the past 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Right. Sony owns 2 of them, and now Disney owns Tom Holland.
It's up.
Hey.
You can check the video out now. Go check out the video. The link is up. It's on the Skylyne radio show group page. The link is up. The link is in our news feed on the show. If you can't get to it, go to the group page. The video's up.
Yes.
Third grade rapping teacher out of Baltimore City. How about that?
Right. What were we just talking about? That was a very good conversation.
How Disney is buying up stuff and how our news may be affected by whoever owns them at the moment.
Yeah.
Because Fox News is way different from CNN News.
Man, what?
And CNN News is way different from
NBC.
NBC, and then Trevor Noah, and then other outlets like that.
Trevor Noah, I love his platform. Hey, Keza. But I love Trevor Noah's platform, and I love Trevor Noah's platform because he knows how to make you laugh but still give you that real tea without like overdoing it. And yes, I did say tea. That's what it is. I'm sorry. Without overdoing it and still making you laugh and seeing how obnoxious this world is becoming. Like,
how blatantly obnoxious though.
Yes.
It's how they don't even care no more. They don't even hide things from us no more. It's more
they just leave it out there.
like the fact that the wildfires in Cali. Everyone's saying they seen beams of light come down before and after. Everyone's saying they saw these lights and all these things. And the overhead view is a direct, the burn is in a direct route for the new train system that's supposed to be installed in California.
They had to figure out how to,
but it's always going to be something.
That's real.
yeah, but that's not what we're talking about.
Nope.
We're not talking about him on the show today. You made me lose. They had to figure out a way to make that new rail track without,
without needing votes, because people voted against it.
that too,
So
or making it cost
what
money.
wildfire only burns houses?
This is true.
All the trees
We
were
don't
left.
know. So guys,
How?
we're about to hit
We're going to
that,
continue that
hold
conversation
button.
when we come back.
And we're going to continue this when we come back on BeExposedRadio.com.
Skylyne Radio.
Yes.
Tuned in to BeExposedRadio.com.
So we were talking about critical thinking. So we definitely believe that critical thinking is one of the first things we need to start implementing, not just simply being told things. Or how about this? We tend to listen to people who get assigned certain positions.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So when they have certain positions, we tend to think that it's truth attached to that because of their position, right?
Right.
Is that always the case, though?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's probably one of the biggest reasons we should be doing some critical thinking.
Yes, I agree. I definitely.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy, busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait, Mom, what?
What? Hold
What'd you
on.
say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
My name is Ruth Rusi. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live United. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
And we're live. We're back, guys. Say, ow.
Oh.
Did it hurt? You said ow. Just saying.
That's the worst feeling
Must
ever.
not hurt. She laughing.
The inside of the cheek, John, that joint crush you. It make you want to cry a little bit.
It hurts so bad. Ooh, okay. I was trying to say thank you guys for tuning in. For those who are tuning in, thank you. If you have any comments or suggestions of anything else, you can just drop it right there in the comment box. Okay, we would definitely love to hear from you guys. 1, 2, I don't know.
What's your predictions for the Super Bowl?
Eagles.
Eagles ain't
By
gonna-
themselves.
But I can't say that because I said the Chicago Bears were going to beat them, and
Yo,
we did beat them. They
everyone
cheated.
did.
That was
They
the-
called timeout at the field goal.
Icing the kicker is completely legal. Completely legal.
You want to change football? Change that dumb rule. Yeah, you heard it. You know, the dumb rule. Want me to say it again? Dumb rule.
I don't know what rule he's talking about.
See, it's always-
But I can say on both ends, the end of that game was very painful to watch. Okay,
Man, that was nerve-wracking.
it was like
It's borderline.
and it was one of those.
Philly stole it.
That's a good way to
I stopped
say it.
at home.
Philly stole it.
They did, low-key, but it's okay. That's what happened.
That's what you
Philly
do.
But-
That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to just lay down and lose. To do what you need to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I'm just, as long as we
Thief in the
can
night.
find a way to get Dallas away from any Super Bowl situation, I'm actually happy.
Thief.
As long as no
Just so
Dallas
y'all
fans
know,
can
he
talk
is
trash.
an Eagles fan. That's why I'm calling him a thief.
Always, till I die.
I
Born
don't
and
believe
raised.
that it was a thief. I just feel like your kicker was supposed to be a good kicker.
He got one job.
You got one. All you have.
He couldn't do it twice. He couldn't do his one job 2 times. And that's our fault.
Thief.
Right.
He ain't Robbie Gold. Shout out to Robbie Gold, man. Come on back to Chicago.
Man.
Chicago, what are you doing? Why did you even get rid of him in the first place?
Y'all need a David Akers throwback.
Justin Tucker, don't you want to come over to Chicago, y'all? Everyone,
Tucker is
Bruh,
oh my
look.
god.
He got a
Get ready
lead
to play
toe.
out.
Tucker.
You might as well
He
come
cheating,
on over
oh.
to Chicago.
He got a
is
lead
the
toe.
most perfect. Every time I play fantasy,
Hey,
I
Sub,
make
if
sure I
Baltimore
get
don't
Tucker.
want you,
Like,
Chicago tell you, come on.
like I make sure I get Tucker. Like no games. Probably about the 3rd round, I got my kicker. I'm not playing no games because Tucker is amazing.
He
like,
is.
He's definitely
He
amazing.
wears
Robbie
steel-toe
Gold,
cleats.
but, hey,
You think
he
so?
is-
I'm
he is
sure.
bad.
He wears steel-toe cleats. Ain't nobody doing that. That's outrageous. Like
Who else is a good
60-yard
kicker?
kicks and stuff like that.
Best
Yeah.
in the game.
Is that his name, McNamara?
Robbie Gold.
I think his name is McNamara.
Robbie Gold
I
and
could be
Justin
saying
Tucker
his name
are
wrong.
the two baddest
But he was
kickers
also
in the game.
he was a kicker on my team that he did everything he needed to do to make sure I got them points for it.
See, Dave Akers, man.
tell you.
He's one of the elite kickers of all time. There's only a few that's ever made a 63, 65-yard kick for field goals. That's fair. He is one. He is one. There's a couple, yeah. Jason Elm, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know who that is. He
See?
must be on the Philadelphia Eagles.
He was an old school dude, like 70s, 80s. Like, it's a lot of, I call them lead toe kickers. You know what I'm saying? Those
They got
kickers
steel toe shoes on.
They got to, man. I know I'm not getting it all the way down, but that's not my one job though. So,
Look,
Right.
come on. Come on.
But
look, let's go there for a minute. Let's 5 seconds. Remember when punters and kickers used to kick used to do the punts and the kickoffs barefoot?
Yeah, that 1 foot would be out. They would wrap it and then put the little sock over it. Boot that junk. They couldn't tackle them. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't come downfield and stuff like that, cost of injury, things like that. But they would boot, that would hang in the air for like 9-10 seconds. You like
these kickers ain't doing that no more. They gotta have a shoe on.
But nowadays they also move the line 25 something feet forward. Now every kick's in the end zone.
Exactly.
I feel like
you're taking away from the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, they keep
I feel
changing
like
rules.
putting on a shoe as a kicker is definitely the smartest thing to do.
But you're not supposed to kick with your toe. If you would kick it appropriately, you wouldn't need it. It'd be the same effect because your tongue and your shoe don't really do nothing.
So what are you
You're supposed to kick with the top portion of your shoe. Yeah, get your foot up under it, kick it like that. That wouldn't do nothing. Your tongue and your shoe ain't doing. You seen a cleat? Them joints is thin. They not protecting nothing. So if you were kicking properly, you wouldn't need a shoe.
Exactly.
That shoe is what sends it off to the side or dip it down. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All these rules and changes.
That's when you're using the tip of your shoe.
Right.
Oh, well, T has learned something new about football today. Y'all know I'm a football fanatic, so
They changed a lot, though.
retaining this information.
Next
For
year.
the next time we have football talk.
Next year. Next year.
Right. I don't know why you just checked your.
Who y'all play next week?
Don't we play
the Rams?
Yeah, no, we play Drew Brees.
The Eagles.
I think we played hold up.
Oh.
Yeah, we play the Saints next.
Y'all play the Saints next?
Mm-hmm. That's what you said last week.
Woo. That's what you said last week. That was the Bears. That's not the Saints.
Don't matter though.
There's a difference.
No, it's not. The Bears was what? 10-3. What was the Bears?
The Saints.
What was
Don't be like that. Don't be like that. We were 12-4, yo. Third best team, third best record in the NFC, yo. Don't act like that.
I mean, that's cool.
You acting like right now.
I'm just saying.
Y'all still recuperating from the Super Bowl.
We still recuperating.
That was almost a year ago.
In all honesty,
We going
the
back.
The Eagles took a lot of work. So I
We
feel
got
like, as a
destroyed.
Redskins fan, I feel like the whole NFL team, everyone who plays the Redskins, all like picked up the phone and talked to each other and was like, we need to take out their O-line and we need to take out their quarterbacks ASAP, or else the Redskins is gonna be in the playoffs somewhere. And that's what we need to do. Because I really feel like that happened. Because after the 5th game that we won, y'all, I lie to you not, that's when everything just went downhill.
Y'all do it all the
like,
time.
first of all,
Everything
why
went
out
down.
of 23 players, I lie to you not, 15 or 16 of them are from our O-line alone? Like, what?
Y'all are injury prone.
No. I
Yeah,
don't want to
every
hear that
year
because
y'all
the
either
Eagles
lose
is
a quarterback
injury-prone too.
or y'all lose majority of
But
all.
the Eagles
But
is
we do too.
injury-prone
I'm not gonna
too.
fake we don't. But only difference is our secondary can provide.
You're right. You know, our secondary.
Our secondary normally
secondary
gets
left-
us to the Super
They
Bowl.
didn't
It's the
leave
first
us
string that's the
hanging.
problem.
They just got beat up too.
Like if you want to be serious, like like we've been to the Super Bowl. The past couple times we've been to the Super Bowl, we're taken there by
McNabb.
our. Nah, Jeff Garcia brought us there. McNabb played, but Jeff got us there. That's what I'm saying. Our second string gets us there. Nick, Jeff, Vic, like our second strings always do what they got to do. We just our coaching staff is the
Did
problem.
Michael Vick retire, or did he just stop playing football?
So look, one
Last
day
time
he
I
was
heard
in practice, and then one day he was just not.
With Pittsburgh, and they cut him.
Yeah.
That's the last you heard of him.
He didn't
That
even
was
play
like, what,
playing
2-3
there.
years ago?
He got drafted and then didn't even play, and they cut him before the season.
Who drafted him?
I thought it was Pittsburgh. It had to be because they
when he originally came into the NFL.
No, when he originally came back,
Philly got him.
Yeah, we picked him up quick.
Y'all didn't re-sign him. He went to the Jets.
Right, and then
he played 2 seasons there. They didn't re-sign him. Pittsburgh picked him up and they cut him.
Yeah, he didn't play at all.
And he ain't played since. Wasn't that like 2-3 years ago?
No bit. Yeah,
So we're gonna say Michael Vick retired.
I'd have Vic now. I would take Kaepernick.
Hey.
Right, like
real live. I'd take Kaepernick right now.
Let's go back.
Can someone please?
Someone help that man.
Because I didn't think about that, but it really made me upset for Redskins to be losing all of these games and did not think of a chance to sign Kaepernick.
Why not? $1 million question. Why not?
Bad press.
We got 20 more minutes. What's up?
Like, get over this. First off, get over this press. You want to. How you gonna make him the press when he became the face of a whole NFL campaign?
It's politics, though.
But at that point, when you become the face of NFL campaign, nothing else matters because you have actually beat the NFL at the best thing possible.
You got to take in consideration the fact that no one is signing Kaepernick is the reason why no team is doing bad individually. Imagine you signing Kaepernick and you lose endorsements. You know, old money owns teams. Banks own teams. That's why most of the fields and arenas are named after banks. So if they don't want to lose money because this African-American superstar, an African-American superstar decided to, quote unquote, and I do not believe this, renounce his respect for our country. And you know what's crazy? We don't even live in a democratic society. In our Constitution, it says for the republic at which it stands. We live in a republic. And a lot of people don't understand that. The rules and guidelines,
It's a republic, but theoretically, our United States government is a bunch of bullies.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want these, whether they're allies or not, you don't want them to be dictators, but you dictate how they run their country,
right? And
you dictate how this country is run. We have our rights, as United States citizens, whether you are here legally or you got a green card, you have rights,
right?
But they're trying to take them away.
Oh yeah.
You have rights of freedoms. But they're trying to take them away. Freedom of speech, it don't exist no more.
Nah.
Freedom of the press, it don't exist no more.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
But it's only free until it's no longer convenient.
Exactly.
See, it was all good. The right to
the whole world break loose.
It was fine. The right to bear arms until until it was an issue, and now we're not letting people storm our houses no more and recruit our households as a part of this war zone like they did in the revolution.
Right.
But like that was why the rule was made, so that when foreign soldiers come into your house to try to take what's yours, you can defend yourself. And as of right now, the foreign soldiers are the police.
Exactly.
The foreign government, the government is foreign because they're not helping me. They're actually actively working against people of our nation, like our color, creed, nationality, belief system. If you do not believe what the majority believe or what Congress or politics believe, then you're automatically an outlier and your rights start dwindling.
Exactly.
You no longer have the right to say what you want. You no longer have the right to bear what you need to. You no longer have the right for peaceful rallies or nothing like that. And that's crazy because they're taking away rights.
It's sad.
And still trying to eliminate the people coming to get a little more than what they had in their country.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
This world is crazy what we living in. Y'all remember all those movies?
It's real. Terminator,
look,
like District 9.
You ain't even gotta look at movies. I was never a Bart Simpson fan, but damn, look at everything in The Simpsons 20, 30 years ago that has come true.
They predicted the Twin Towers and Twin Towers twice and Donald Trump.
Right.
I was just watching something earlier. Family Guy predicted Bruce Jenner turning into a woman 6 years in advance.
But it's the predictions, though.
You know, you got to have a Harvard or Yale degree to write for The Simpsons or Family Guy.
Really?
Yeah, there's statistics actually work out. That's why this stuff works out. They're master statistics, master collegiate writers and poets and things like that. That's why the stuff that they say work out, because they actually put math behind it.
Exactly.
And they're seeing it, and we're not.
Right.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. I do hope that everyone does watch Bart Simpson and watch The Simpsons every now and then, you know. Go find you a show that might have some type of political meaning in it and see how it goes.
Look.
So you can like predict what will happen, because when you say that it will happen or you foresee it, you can be like, I knew that was going to happen because I watched The Simpsons and
did it.
dot, dot, dot. And
There's only 3 things on TV, whether you watch it or not, whether you're interested or not, whether you care or not. There's only 3 things that's currently on TV that was on TV 20, 25, 30 years ago.
Really?
The Simpsons.
WWE wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
The Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
Law and Order SVU.
Oh, you got to add the Daily Report.
That's news.
What about
Valid.
Jay Leno?
That's a talk show, but he ain't been out.
Jay Leno ain't been on in
Saturday Night Live.
Saturday
Night
whose
Live.
line is it anyway?
Nah, that's not. Nah,
Saturday
Saturday Night Live.
But whose line is it anyway has been on all my life.
No.
Producer just said
Eric
you
Bishop.
gotta have Saturday Night Live.
Eric Bishop. You know who Eric Bishop was?
What about Willa
Jamie Foxx. That was his name on Saturday Night Live before he became Jamie Foxx.
Eric Bishop?
That's Jamie Foxx's name. That's how old Saturday Night Live is.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to tell you.
He was on Living Color.
Yeah.
Same thing with J-Lo.
Really?
J-Lo was a dancer.
Yeah, background dancer.
The girl that's the new host on The Talk,
Mm-hmm.
she was a dancer on Living Color with J-Lo.
Oh, wow.
In the background, the little, you know, it's right to do. It sound like it.
All the Wayans.
Yeah, every Wayne is doing something. Producing, executive producing,
was
acting.
Sean Wayans, the DJ.
True. Y'all, I'm learning so much. I am learning so much. I promise you, I did not know any of this.
Look, if y'all don't know, Cosby is in prison.
80 years old.
For BS. But his show still is on TV. Different
paid.
World is still on TV. They brought Martin back. They're seriously considering bringing New York Undercover back.
Right.
In Living Color is back.
Did y'all?
It don't come on prime time. Anytime after 11 is when you'll find those. Cosby Show and Different World, they come on like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. But everything else, yeah, you got to be up after 11 to see them.
How you feel about this Bad Boys 3 movie?
Yo. Look, we'll talk about that when we come back, because we getting ready to take this commercial. We're going to talk about that briefly. Both movies.
Right.
Bad Boys 3, How High 2.
That's coming too?
Yep.
The sad thing is, you're not going to have Red Man and Method Man.
Of course not.
You're
That's
not?
why it's not going to do
But
that.
no, but DC Young Fly's supposed to be in it, I believe.
It's not the same. That squarehead dude with the DC on his forehead.
Who is that?
That be like, bring yo here.
How High? You had to have Method Man and Red Man.
You got to, because it's not
That's
how
like
high
Wu-Tang
without it.
not having Method Man.
All right.
BeExposedRadio.com. We'll be right back. Watch this.
Yes.
Skylyne Radio.
Boom.
Take a minute and listen to this flashback of the Artist Exchange radio show.
Any trouble, because I get into any trouble, but I had a problem that this then became a discussion at that workplace environment. Now, the discussion was I should have been more sensitive. In what way was my first response? And I guess when I had to meet with that said person who had the issue with the person who was said leader of that organization, I said, well, to that person, how would I have known that? Well, you should have asked.
I think, so You want my opinion?
It was a circle, and I was willing to go on that merry-go-round.
You are better than most.
Yeah.
I think that's normal when you're in a group and there's norming. Most of the time when you're in new work environments or you're in a space where you're getting to know people, it's normal now to ask for people's preferred pronouns. You wouldn't have known that.
Normal to who? What is normal?
Well, you work in social... You
but
work
I don't
in social
feel the
innovation
need to give
and
my pronouns, so it's not normal to me.
You don't, but I think because I feel like the person was probably offended because they felt like you were not honoring whoever they are, right? But you wouldn't have known that.
Still to this moment, I don't know what their pronouns are. So in that
they didn't offer
circle, we still don't know. So I'll go as far as saying I perceived it to be a she.
Perceive them to be a she.
Them.
Yeah.
Her, him, they,
them. It seems like they, them would be the easiest one on this one.
Join us every Monday and Friday at 2 p.m. for the Artist Exchange radio show, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
And we're back like we never left. Hey guys, we are on our final 5 minutes. Thank you guys for everyone who has tuned in from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. We are there. We're almost here. Almost time for us to go. You know, not that we want to, but we're going to talk about it anyway. Let's get back to talking about
2 movies.
How High 2.
Bad Boys 3.
I am so ready for Bad Boys 3. I'll be the first one,
Man,
front
I'm
and
trying to
center,
tell
sitting
you.
right in the middle of
Why did
the
it take them so long? Ain't it been like
right in the middle of the movie
15,
theater.
20
I was about to say maybe at least 10. I'm about to check. It's been at least 10 though. Right?
Yeah, it's been.
Look, I'm ready for
a long
that.
time.
I'm ready for the next sequel
Friday?
to
Last Friday, whatever Friday you want to call it, I am so ready for you to come out.
I'm ready for the next sequel to Fast and the Furious.
Yes. Oh my God, I love Fast and Furious. Bumblebee,
you got a tank.
guys.
I can't stand
You got a
Bumblebee.
tank. Then you had a sub.
Bro, these
what are you gonna
people-
get this time?
I just want to know
spaceship?
how these fools go from regular street racing to driving Lamborghinis in the Arctic away from a submarine, bro. Who does this?
They had to upgrade.
So they don't have no secret agents that can drive. They had to get drivers and turn them into secret agents.
Yes.
Bro.
Yes, they had to upgrade their lives. They started jumping out of planes,
They had to get
you
the
know?
best of the best.
When they started jumping out the planes, then they had to get the best team, and the best
They
team is
lost
always
me.
illegal.
They lost me when Vin Diesel jumped and headbutted The Rock in a plane.
Look.
Why?
Look, what?
Did you see the whole fight out of the plane? In the plane before
What
they even
Tyrese
flew
say?
out? Bro, that movie was everything.
In that movie with the tank, what do you say? Guys, we got a problem. They got a tank.
They have a tank. Like that's not in street racing 101. Like you don't get
But
that.
it's okay,
8
but it's
movies
not
in.
that movie.
They gotta go to space.
So what you expect? You
They gonna
don't
go to
expect them
space.
To grow
It's
up?
gonna be Transformers.
You,
Why?
You can grow up.
They can't upgrade. But look,
You
at
can grow up, but you ain't
They
gonna
ran
get
out
a
of
hybrid between. Now Transformers.
They ran
I can
out of
respect
ideas
it. No,
for
no, no, no.
Transformers.
They got a
it's gonna be
TV
Fast and
show,
the Furious
comic book. Transformers still ain't introduced Cybertron for real like that.
Right.
So.
But you know what? I cannot wait for it. Who else?
Bad Boys 3 came out 2003.
Bad Boys 2 came out 2003.
So yeah, 16 years.
Jeez. Yeah.
See, producer. On
Producer,
point.
he is like, if we ever had to do anything trivia wise, trust and believe, I'm taking him with us. I'm not answering any questions. I'm sitting in the back and I'm just going to say go.
Yeah.
Like, our
That's
producer
real.
is so amazing at all the questions that we ever have or that we are questionable about. He knows and he answers it. So shouts out to him.
Right.
So look, we've come to that point of our show. We got to give shout outs to where shout outs are due.
Shouts out to Adrian. Shouts out to Marcus. Shouts out to Jerron.
Thank you for being
Shouts
a special guest. Wasn't supposed to be like that. You were supposed to be one of the two, but hey, you got in where you fit in, and
Ron
you took over.
I have to get used
So
to that. I'm
shout out
sorry,
to shout out to Derek
That's my
Chase.
best friend. That's my best friend.
Shout out to Mo Dirty. Shout out to my man Big Rich. Shout out to Fawn the Skater. We missed you.
Shouts out to Fawn. You'll be
We
back
look forward to
soon.
seeing you next week.
Yes. Almost.
Shout
there.
out to the 3rd grade rapping teacher.
Yes.
Right.
Shouts out to you, boo.
Respect.
Shouts out to anyone else that has tuned in. Everyone who spoke to me. I saw a lot of comments, but now I can't see the comments anymore. Anyone else who was tuned in. Thank you all for tuning in today. It was a lot that we did. This show almost got canceled, but of course this came out to be a great show anyway, because we are bomb and we know what to do to get it put together, and we made it happen.
Right.
You know?
Shout out to our sponsors, SK Pizza and Subs. Thank you. Dave and Buster's, Shake Shack, Chick-fil-A, Red Lobster. Thank you for all the love and support. We appreciate you.
Yes, and thank you to everyone who has tuned in again. I know this is probably my 3rd time, but you all make the show the reason for us to be here, and we come back every week with the same energy every single time. Yeah, I can't take my best. Dog, you are killing me. Like, I'm trying to say my goodbyes, and you over here with these ad-libs. Like, oh my God, they're so perfect though. But thank you guys. Make sure you follow us on Facebook at Skylyne Radio Show. Make sure you follow me, Tiana Hudson, Mark Gray, Mark Butcher, Skylyne Mark, whichever you can find. Instagram, T_TheBusyBee. That's TEY_TheBusyBee. Our business page at SKYLYNE_foundation_2016. And look out for us, because Feed the Homeless is next week.
Martin Luther King
Saturday.
weekend. January 19th in DC, January 20th in Baltimore. Stay tuned for the next show, Salacious Couch, with the almighty Miss Dr. Wren.
And see you all next week.
We are BeExposedRadio.com, Skylyne Radio Show. Good job,
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin' Street? Girlin' Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles.
Right.
They got swept by the Royals. They lost 4 in a row, and the last 5 games have all been decided by 1 run.
Mm-hmm.
The game before, or the last game that they lost before the Royals was the Nationals, and it was Weeders, of course, won with a home run.
Hit the home run.
Right. They were going into that National series. It seemed like they were doing so well, and they just crapped out. They got that game postponed, so who knows when they're going to replay that or play that game.
Mm-hmm.
That's my first not for the night.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and weigh in on my who's not, and I'm going to talk about the San Diego Padres.
The Padres. That's okay. You just took my answer.
They're in last place in the NL West. They've lost 8 of their last 10. Their run differential is a negative 65, which is just horrible. So when you have well, let me just talk about run differential a little bit. It's kind of like the
how much you're winning or losing your games by, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. It's like the margin of victory, kind of.
Right.
So when you're in a negative number, that means that you're
in your average game you're losing
by a whole lot.
Right.
I mean, a number like negative 65, this early in the season is pretty rough.
That's horrible.
Then the pitching numbers pretty much support this stat right here. I mean, the team ERA is 4.70, which is 26th in the league. They have 126 walks allowed. They acquired Jared Weaver in the offseason, and he really has not panned out. He's off to one of the worst starts in any of the pitchers in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
He's 0-4 with a 6.05 ERA. In May alone, he already has 12 earned runs. 12 earned runs in May. And, another one of their pitchers, Clayton Richard, he's 2-4 with a 4.34 ERA. And, in May, he has 6